Happy now. All is now. It's a gift to be in the present. The fresh say, sounding back in here, putting out my perspective into the cloud of the collective to expand the collective consciousness. You're now tuning into the mind of acknowledging the moon / Aries moon. It is Venus day, and it is also Gemini hours as I make this video. And happy Taurus season. Okay, we're officially in Taurus season. The sun slid into Taurus, and the moon is in Virgo. So this is going to be dealing with this is basically the middle section of spring, like I was talking about in a little bit in my last video. So we're in the middle section of spring, okay? So similar to deacons, how if you see a deacons are always in 3 sections. All the seasons are always in 3 sections. Okay? So yeah, they have their middle, I mean their beginning, their middle, and their end. Okay? So in this situation, spring would be beginning Aries, middle would be Taurus, and end would be Gemini. All right. So right now we're in the middle, which would be dealing with where you will see from Aries being with the sun going through the Aries, we're dealing with our passions, how we can utilize our energy and vitality to deal with our individuality, to cater to our individuality. We was really acting towards our individuality and what we wanted within our space and what we didn't want in our space, these kind of things, and whatever we was passionately into, our motivations, our desires, that's what the sun in Aries was sort of giving this influence. Whenever the sun goes through Aries, this is the influence it gives off. But now with it being in Taurus, this is, as Aries is being ruled by Mars, just going back to Aries, is being ruled by Mars. That's how I broke that down. But with Taurus is being ruled by Venus, okay, meaning that, it's the sun is in, we've made the rotation, as we rotate, we made this angle towards the sun, meaning that we are now, getting a little bit further, from, the beginning, from when we first started type shit, where we, when we did our full rotation type shit for a whole year. The real new year starts at Aries. Doesn't start in Capricorn. Starts at Aries. Okay? So this is how you don't get flunked out, So now this is how you will see the life being born out. You'll see the life being born from nature, and that as within, so without, as without, so within. This is the time where you would gain this new spring. And today's numerology is 22, by the way, if I didn't mention. Okay, so that's a master number, dealing with, dealing with I looked it up. Hold on. Got somebody calling me. But anyways, with it, you see life in spring. You see life in the spring. This is when life starts to grow. This is when you start to see. And where I'm at, they chop down trees type shit. But this is when these trees start to gain new leaves, even more leaves, where if they never chop down these trees type shit, it would literally be a concrete jungle type shit. You would start to see like nature start to fight with what's it called, man. You will start to see like how you will start to see trees grow as tall as fucking all these buildings they're building and shit. If they never chop down these trees, you never know the type of trees. Like even now, I mean, some of these trees, like you can also like plant trees and shit if you didn't know. So, but that's besides the point. But that isn't besides the point, because that's dealing with Taurus. Taurus deals with growth. Trees grow type shit. So I am on point. So yeah, this is what this is dealing with. And you will start to, and with this dealing with our sun and our actions, this is where you should be dealing with, when you should be catering towards your not passions, but your gifts, your fixed possessions, what you have to offer to the world, your money, your stability, your pentacles, So yeah, this is Taurus, this is the earth, but this is Earth, Venus, so it's like for the pleasure of growth, and the pleasure of taking things slow and really, let's say I read something about Taurus where it's saying the Taurus they're really take things slow, and they're more in tune with all their senses, as far as their physical senses, their touch, their smell, especially their smell. The Tauruses are more in tune with their senses, their physical senses, and that leads to this them really enjoying the moment a lot more than a lot of other signs, especially all their earth signs, where the Virgo would be in not being in the moment. If they're lower octave, they're stressing out, and they're stressing out, not because their mind is moving so fast. And Capricorn is more, sort of like, let's say, kind of like bossy, lower octave, or and it's like they can be detached as well. You gotta watch towards detachment. And that's actually, that's actually a power for that's, I would say that's lower, that's higher octave. Because in this day and age, you got to be able to detach, especially, it's like having a Pluto and Aquarius type shit, this Aquarian age, that's still being ruled by Saturn, so you got to learn, from these two signs, where it's like they have the Saturn influence, so it's like they deal with detachment in a way, because they're not necessarily, that you have to deal with limitation. Saturn deals with limitation, and boundaries you set. So yeah, we got the sun as far as what's going on with the sun and the sun and the moon are trining, okay? So we just got from a fire trine, now we are in an earth trine, okay? So sun in Taurus, moon in Virgo, okay? So this is the gifts, react and respond towards your daily schedule, your work, what you do on a day-to-day basis, you know, how you analyze, how you communicate, how you write things down, you know, the gifts to react and respond towards these things, okay? And yeah, we got moon, moon in conjuncting Venus, okay? We still have a stellium in Pisces, we still have a stellium in Aries, and we still have a stellium in we got a stellium in Taurus now. Okay? So moon is in conjunction Venus. So this is 150-degree angle for misunderstanding misunderstanding and minor frustrations when we react and respond towards your what's it called? Love matters, your relationships for people, places, and things. Okay? So you might feel you need to go head first for the things you love, but then you might feel you need to introspect and sort of, you know, analyze and calculate if what you should go, the things you love, you should go for at this time, if they're necessarily practical. Okay? So, moon misunderstanding Mercury. Moon 150-degree angle towards Mercury. This is the misunderstanding towards reacting and responding towards your communication. Okay? So Mercury being in Aries, being retrograde, again, you might forget things, you know, so, and you might also be, you know, you might be too spicy whenever you talk, you know, like you might, you know, burn bridges. You don't want to do that. So this is 150-degree angle. This is the misunderstanding and the opportunities to burn bridges with your mouth. You know, when you misunderstand, you know, how you communicate within the workplace type shit, you know, and your daily life, you know. So you gotta watch out for that as well. All right. So moon opposing Neptune. This is 180-degree angle for opposition. So we'll be having opposites or feeling at odds towards dreaming or being creative, or you'll be feeling at odds towards being let's say delusional. And whenever the moon makes a negative alignment towards Neptune, you have trouble sleeping. No wonder I woke up at 3 a.m. yesterday or today. So, yeah, you might feel at odds towards your dreams, basically. moon opposing moon opposing Mars in Pisces. Feeling at odds towards your passions, okay? 180 degrees. Feeling at odds towards your passions. So like feeling you want to take cater towards what you do on a day-to-day basis and not cater towards your passions, which is filtered out through your dreams at this time. You know, with Mars being in Pisces, you know, our dreams is sort of going, you know, it's past Saturn now. Saturn is in Pisces, but Mars is past Saturn now. So it's like it's direct, you know. So people, you know, who are getting support as far as making their dreams a reality, you know. So yeah, and Moon is also Moon yeah, Moon is also opposing Saturn, so this is feeling at odds towards, you know, reality. So you might feel the thing is like well reality in Pisces, Saturn being in Pisces, you know, makes reality malleable again, you know, so it's like you sort of with Moon being in Virgo, this makes us more practical and realistic and makes us more on task. But with Saturn and Pisces, this makes us more want to tend towards our dreams and our delusions or illusions, you know? So, and this is how you can sort of gain stability at this time, more attaining towards your dreams and your creativity, you know? So, yeah. And we also got Moon in conjuncting. Did I say? Okay, we got Moon trining Jupiter and Moon trining Uranus. Okay? Moon trining Jupiter, this is the gift to react and respond towards growth and expanding your material, maternal, and stability and security. Okay? The gift to react and respond towards these things. And Moon trining Uranus, this is the gift to react and respond to gift and respond, react and respond like a unique individual to grow something, to gain something material or maternal, you know. So it's to bring something new, you know, in in your work or your daily affairs to grow to get something material maternal as far as being unique. Okay? So yeah, e- we got Moon in conjuncting North Node and Moon in conjuncting Chiron. So this is 150-degree angle for reacting and responding towards your uh, misunderstanding or feeling embarrassed as far as Lilith. Moon is gonna conjunct Lilith, feeling embarrassed or towards your spiritual path or just misunderstanding your spiritual path. Okay, so this is misunderstanding what to do on a day-to-day basis or what to or with North Node being in Aries, this makes us go head first in our spiritual path. It makes us feel, at least to feel, gain the influences to want to, you know, go head first out into the world to, you know, and towards our individuality to you know sort of gain some sort of wisdom and knowledge, you know. So this is with the Moon misunderstanding North Node, yeah, it's just like feeling like you're not gaining minor frustrations or having negative feelings towards your spiritual path. Even if you know your spiritual path, you might just feel like you should put it in the back seat type shit. But Moon, next we got Moon in conjuncting Chiron, and this is misunderstanding what to heal as far as being a leader or your individuality or when you assert yourself into the world. That's going to be it. The first day signing out. Catch you next now.